Hi, I'm Shubhashini. I live in 𝐂𝐤𝐤 Farm Retreat. I wanted to make my terrace a nice sit-out space, a space to do yoga and also take up calls and things like that. I was looking for somebody transform my ideas into reality and got some references. But one reference which aligned with what I wanted was Misty Gardens. So Mr. Shivu was introduced by my friend in 𝐂𝐤𝐤. He seemed to have done a couple of houses by then in 𝐂𝐤𝐤. When I met, I wasn't sure whether all my ideas will be taken and the outcome will come as I expected. Shivu of Misty Gardens was very patient. He sat with me for a couple of days, understood what I want, also understood the budget within which I wanted. He sort of really spent time on looking at what I wanted and giving me options. So in about a couple of days, he came back to me and said that, hey, I will show you, a simulated model, like how it will look like. So I was quite thrilled because I didn't ask for a simulated model. In my mind, there was a model. And very quickly, I saw him, bring that picture, which mostly looked like what I wanted. Obviously, it was a simulated model. And he gave me a couple of cost options as well. At that point in time, unfortunately, we had a situation in the family that I had to do everything which I was supposed to do in a month in about 10 days. So I had to go back to him and tell him that, look, I need to get all these things done by 10 days. And every single day, the house has to be, kept clean. And I have 2 daughters, elders at home. So I want people who are, who can be trusted to leave the house with and so on and so forth. I think all had a tick mark. So he started on time. He gave me a lot of options. Every second day, third day, he will come back and we will sit again and think about whether these are worked out or not. There were some minor challenges on things that I had asked. So he came back again with options. But the thing is, he completed all of this within the time and at the quality that I wanted. And I had very specific asks, right? I wanted a green space. I wanted the flooring to look like a typical Tamil Nadu flooring. I also wanted the kind of combination, the cement work that had to look like a natural cement. I wanted that. I wanted the lights to be in a certain format. I think everything he was able to do within that span of 10 days. And every single day, his team, first of all, it was a very trusted team. I can actually leave the home with them. I'm working mother as well and come back. So that was something that all of them were pick and span. They did their job. They'll clean up their spaces. Every day they will clean the space and leave. Very reliable. Very reliable. Absolutely heard what I wanted and did it. I recommended, there are so many of my friends, who came. I do my yoga here. It's very calm and peaceful. I also take up sometimes my calls, my office colleagues and my friends. Now we don't go outside, we mostly meet here. Everybody who has come has absolutely loved the place. And so many of them have asked me for reference. I've given his reference confidently. And they have also come back and told that that's the best reference. So I would absolutely recommend Misty Gardens and of course Shivu for a trustable, beautiful, transformative space within the budget that you wanted. So first, this place did not have anything. It was just an open terrace. And in the terrace, we had kept, for the water geysers alone, we had kept solar. So we were looking at 2 things to be achieved. One, this place to be for yoga, dance, get together, and also have for the entire house a solar system. First of all, we had to shift the whole solar cylinders. Then we had to put the panels. So we were trying to understand how do we achieve all this together. I think that was the biggest achievement by Misty Garden, where they shifted this water geysers to the other side and made the roof for dual purpose. So the roof has inside the wooden feel and look, which is what I wanted, and outside solar panel. I also wanted to get a touch and feel of Tamil Nadu's red oxide. And that is what we did. At a least expense, a beautiful red oxide tiling on the ground. And then the walls to be in the cement color, which gives a very natural look to the whole place. And then on top of it, I wanted a semi-closure. A semi-closure where I can see, but others should not be able to see. So this semi-closure, which is nice green and grey and red, is a beautiful combination that we got. Then I, sort of wanted these lights, which are rugged for outdoor purposes, but also are very workable with, a nice fan setup. So they got that done. And on one side, because most of the times children also sort of come here, we wanted a green patch. So they actually made beautiful green patch here, and the lightings were all like very well organized. So you can see that there is, a very earthy theme here, which is red and green and grey. So I think that, and then the wooden look on the top. All this done in about 2 weeks time. And I also wanted, because my daughter is a Bharatanatyam dancer and she wanted to use the space for dance. So we actually have put up a nice mirror here, which gives fullness to the space, which also makes the space look very big. Everybody loves this space. And small little things we added to this. One is, of course, the side space where people can wash their hands, and this whole area has come out as a nice corner spot to, come and, use the washing space. And of course, the panels were shifted to this side, and some small little kitchen garden was also put here. So they helped us to move. Very small things, but beautifully done, and sort of, helped us to combine everything together. And that's what I like about the team, that they combined things together that we wanted, made it a very usable spot. We use it every day. I come every day for my yoga here. My daughter comes here for dance. And then we have get-togethers here. And it's always the place to go whenever my young girls want to have their friends hang out as well. So altogether, it's a good combination of things at reasonable cost within the time that I wanted. This is the favorite place in the entire house for me. This we got it done by Misty Garden. So this was not in existence before. So we had to sort of remove the wall area here and move the windows out. It was just a window here, which we moved out, and we changed the flooring. We got this setup done like what used to be in my grandparents' place, with the antique pillars and a jhula. My daughters and I, love this space. We love the afternoons to be spent. But I didn't really expect this to come out so well. It was done very well by Misty Garden team. So that's a good thing. If you have a nook or a corner that you want to transform to a space that you always had in your mind, they are absolutely there to do it. So this has come out very well. The other sentimental thing for me is that beautiful tanjore painting. It's a very antique one. I bought it recently and wanted to put it in the first floor up there. It's about 200 kilos weighing tanjore painting. The team got into action. They put up a scaffolding here. They brought about 6 to 7 people. In one go, they lifted it up and also drilled it quite well without any damage. And everybody who comes, and they also sort of made the lights to highlight that. Everybody who comes there looks at that piece and asks us, who did this? That's a very sentimental piece, and I think it was done quite easily and smoothly by the team of Misty Garden. So what you see here is the night view of this whole space. You can see on the roof where we have combined the roof with the solar panel. During the day also, this is very beautiful. All the metals that you see here is all fabrication. There is very heavy work that's gone on the roof, which is, the fabrications have absolutely no issues. I think they just did it in one go itself. Overall, I would say that this place has changed our lifestyle to be more outdoors, but at our home, and get our friends and families together in this space. Everybody loves this space. It's a very beautiful, positive energy, I would say, that it brings to the home in the most cost-effective way, in the best possible way, in whatever you want. So for me, civil work, garden work, fabrication work, everything, and painting work, everything was, this whole team put together and pulled it together very well. I would rate them 9 on 10. I'm rating them 9 on 10 because somewhere I have to show that there is one lesser, but otherwise it's just a beautiful experience. This is really a very transformative space. I would any day recommend them. I have recommended them to friends and family, and many of them have come back and said that it's been a beautiful experience with them transforming their spaces.